The forest seemed to hold its breath, the air grew thicker, and a strange silence wrapped around the group like an unseen hand. Adana stared at Dibia Eze, her mind racing. How could the village priest, the one who had called upon the gods for guidance, now stand before them with glowing red eyes? Dibia, why? She whispered. The old priest smiled, but it wasn't the warm smell she remembered. It was twisted, cold. The gods you pray to are weak, he said. Ojoku showed me the truth. Real power does not come from the light, but from the shadows. Chike stepped in front of Adana and Chinonso, his hand gripping his bow. You are a traitor, Chike growled. Dibia Eze chuckled. No, Chike, I am a survivor. While you worship the sky, I have made a pact with the darkness. The ground trembled lightly. Chinonso smirked. The rising sun on his chest began to glow again, brighter this time. He didn't seem afraid of Dibia Eze. If anything, his smile was calm and steady. Leave us alone, Chinonso said softly. Dibia Eze's eyes darkened. It's not you I want, boy. It's the power inside of you. And then the attack came. Dark vines twisted and turning, shot out from the ground. Chike pushed Adana aside, firing arrows into the vines, but they kept coming. More and more, like living snakes. Run! Chike shouted. But before Adana could move, Dibia Eze raised his staff. The vines wrapped around Chike's leg, pulling him to the ground. No! Adana screamed. Nkem, the old priestess, moved quickly, chanting ancient words. Her voice echoed through the forest, and a circle of lights formed around Chinonso, protecting him from the creeping vines. Adana, Nkem shouted, take the boy, go into the shrine. Adana hesitated. She didn't want to leave Chike, but Chinonso tugged at her hand. Mama, we have to go. With tears in her eyes, Adana grabbed her son and ran toward the glowing tree, the entrance to the forgotten shrine. As they crossed the threshold, the world seemed to shift. One moment, they were in the dark forest. The next, they were standing inside a massive underground temple. The walls were covered in ancient carvings of gods and monsters, locked in eternal battle. Strange blue flames floated in the air, lighting the path. Adana caught her breath. Where are we? Chinonso touched one of the carvings. This is where the gods fought Ojoku long ago, he said, his voice distant, almost like he remembered it himself. Nkem appeared behind them, breathless. This is the forgotten shrine, and somewhere inside the Ihunte, the blade that can wound a god. But before they could move further, a voice echoed through the chamber. You can run, but you cannot hide. Dibia Eze's voice. He was inside the shrine. Adana's blood went cold. How did he follow us? Nkem's face was grim. He tied to Ojoku now. Wherever darkness goes, so does he. Chinonso stepped forward, his smile glowing brighter. I will stop him. Adana knelt in front of her son, her voice breaking. You are just a child. You don't have to do it. Chinonso looked into his mother's eyes for a moment. Adana saw something beyond his years, a wisdom, an ancient strength. I am more than a child, he said softly. I am the light. A sudden wind rolled through the temple, and Dibia Eze emerged from the shadows, his staff crackling with dark energy. Give me the boy, he hissed. Adana stood in front of Chinonso, shielding him with her body. You will have to kill me first. Dibia Eze smiled gladly. But before he could strike, Chinonso raised his hand, and a beam of golden light shot from his palm, hitting the priest square in his chest. Dibia Eze screamed, stumbling backwards. The light burned through his robe, leaving a glowing mark on his skin, a mark shaped like the rising sun, the same mark on Chinonso's chest. Nkem gasped. The boy power, it's already awakening. Dibia Eze, still burning, snarled like a wounded animal. You will regret this. And with that, he vanished into the shadow. The danger was far from over. Adana hugged her son tightly. We need to find the Ihunte before Ojoku comes. And deep within the shrine, something ancient stirred, a power older than light and darkness, waiting to be continued.